What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I haven't uploaded in a while, and today I wanted to bring you some more information on how to use your GI Bill, which is your government issue education benefit, overseas in a foreign country, in a foreign land, which is an awesome experience that I had the pleasure of doing in 2017 to 2018. So I'm going to go ahead and break it down on how exactly you can do the same thing as I did. So quick backstory. I got out of the military and I decided that I wanted to use my GI Bill in a foreign country. I chose the Philippines and I started hunting around for a school that I wanted to go to. I'm interested in filmmaking, video making, photography, kind of the creative arts. And I located a school in the Philippines that accepted the GI Bill, and boom, sent a couple emails, got my benefits rolling, and it was done. It's as simple as that, guys. So step number one is find the school that you're interested in going to. Do you want to go to Italy? Do you want to go to Asia? Do you want to go to, I'm not sure if the Middle East has schools that you can attend, but you basically want to start cruising around online and finding what school you want to go to. So that's the first step. Step number two is find a point of contact at the school through most likely an online website, and then create an email that you want to send to them to see if they accept VA educational benefits. Most of them do. That's the key here, because the tuition cap for the GI Bill is, it's around $20,000. So schools in Asia, schools in Italy are aware of these benefits, and they make those programs available to Americans and veterans. So the school can also earn the money that they need to keep up their education requirements and things that they do for us. So reach out with an email. Hey, hello, this is so-and-so. I am a veteran of the United States military. I see that you guys have a program and I would like to attend it. Do you guys have, do you guys accept the GI Bill as a valid form of payment, and this and that? And a lot of times you can go on the website and you can actually just find out if they have VA students or if they are VA friendly, as they say. So a lot of these schools are, guys. And it's an amazing opportunity if you want to live overseas. I had the pleasure of living in the Philippines for a year, and I even completed a certificate program in filmmaking. And I went on to kind of continue down the creative arts roads and things like that. So you got step number two. Step number three is go ahead and correspond that contact and keep it up. And you're going to want to go onto the VA website, your VA benefits, hint, hint, like your e-benefits. And you're going to want to you can get a digital copy, and you also want a physical copy of your certificate of eligibility. I mentioned this in the last video, but I want to bring you guys a fresh, updated video on how you can do this, because it's a great opportunity. Who has the opportunity to really live overseas and go to school and also receive a monthly paycheck so you can pay for your room and board and food and travel expenses and things like that? Certificate of eligibility is a huge key. This is the paperwork, official paperwork from the VA, stating how many benefits that you have remaining to your name, basically, as a veteran, as a student veteran. So the school is also going to need this sent over to them, and they can verify that you are valid, basically. And then basically that starts the ball rolling. You want to, if you're dead serious about doing it, you obviously need to make your plans here in the United States. How are you going to, get there, and all of these questions that we have that come out. And it's very simple. If you don't have, a mortgage payment here or a rent payment, if you come back from the military and you just want to continue traveling, and this is some of the thoughts that I had, and you want to keep, of course, you need to have some income, obviously, when you're living overseas. But if you choose a country that is lower on the cost of living, say a country in Asia like Thailand or Vietnam, I'm not sure if Vietnam has any schools eligible for the VA, but you need to do a little bit of research online, find that school, correspond with a representative, and you will, I have a phone call, correspond with a representative, and then you will be getting the ball rolling. And then, guys, comes the big step of the move. Basically, you are going to find out when your school starts. If it's a good VA representative, they should be in contact with you back and forth. Hey, these are some places to live. These are some things, providing you some general support. It's also a good idea, if you can, to visit the country that you're planning on living in or using the GI Bill in before you actually make the move. I used my benefits in the Philippines, 10 months of them, and I had been there previously, so I knew that, okay, I knew where I was headed, I knew what I was getting myself into. If you don't do that, it's not a deal breaker. Just be prepared for a culture shock whenever you get there. But, you know, if you have some cash, if you have some money, you know, it makes things a lot smoother. You definitely don't want to go over there with no money in your bank account. And I said this in the last video, but I would estimate, you know, if you can, if you're coming out of the military, have a good $3,000 to $5,000 of reserve cash saved that you can use as, you know, a cushion before you get over there. So, and that's pretty much it, guys. You have your school picked out, you've contacted the VA rep, you know where you're moving, and your benefits are all set up, and then you basically book your flight, one-way ticket, and you fly to your country of choice. One caveat, guys, when you're arriving in certain countries, if you're on a one-way ticket, they are going to want to see your follow-on travel plans. Now, this can be a little bit tricky. I've ran into some problems like this in Asia before, and there's certain websites. I think one is called Onward Travel, where you can get a doctored up onward ticket that will pass through your customs or immigration that will verify that you're going to be leaving the country, and this is very cheap, around $10. So this resource is very good to have, because coming over on just saying I'm going to school, I can tell you from experience that the Philippines and other Asian countries, this is not, they're not going to allow you into the country. And in fact, before you're departing your home country, the United States, they often want to know when you're coming back as well, or where you're going to next. So having this onward travel ticket, which is completely valid, it's a valid ticket, but the company just cancels your flight after or just before the flight is basically scheduled to depart. So those things are very easy. If you guys have any questions, fire them down below. I got a good positive response from the video that I made when I returned home from the Philippines after using my GI Bill, and I wanted to make an updated video on how you guys can use it again overseas and have a great time like I did, get some education, get some training, some valuable experience, and have a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave me some comments below, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.